guys, it's your girl LaShae, aka Shay. I am the CEO of Inspired Living Network and the host of The Powder Room Show. Today's episode is, we are discussing, you know what, let me just start by saying, because my mind is all over the place, I have to bring myself to the truth corner because of what's been happening in 2020. We have been seeing so much, from the Black Lives Matter protests to the coronavirus. So this episode is called the Corona Pause, and we're using the Truth Corner set because I'm feeling some type of way, and you guys know that I'm very transparent and I wanted to share those thoughts and feelings with you. So in 2020, it has been a lot of death around me. If I'm not mistaken, it's been about 9, and I wrote them all down on my phone just to kind of keep track of my thoughts and my feelings. So this episode is pretty much dedicated to the family and friends that I have lost this year. So this episode is dedicated to them and how I've been feeling. Unfortunately, I was in the middle of filming most of my season, and we had about 2 episodes left to film, and I decided, because of the climate of the world and what's been going on in my life, it's just time to take a pause, the Corona pause. It's been so much going on, and I wanted to be transparent with my supporters and my viewers because I've always been that way. I live, and this is how the tone has always been with Inspired Living, being transparent with people and showing people how to bounce back and being real with you guys. So I'm gonna call out the names. I wrote them in my phone. Call out the people who I've lost this year, starting with my boss, Cordero. He was an amazing man, and I took his death very hard, very hard. He was the only boss I felt like I've ever had who really genuinely cared about me. Like he was an uncle, I would say. So I want to give love to Cordero and his family. Also my cousin Rashad Scales. His death was sudden. He was sick on and off, but not to the point to death. And it was very tragic. So I want to give some love to my cousin Janetta and her children. My great-grandmother, she passed away at, I believe, age 89. And she lived a full life. God has been blessing her, or has blessed her so much to live a full life. So I want to give love to my great-grandma. My cousin Kevin was shot tragically in front of his home. And that was just very sudden. Wasn't sick or anything, was just minding his business in front of his house, and got shot at, what is it called? Point, when it's like?
Point blank.
Point blank, yes, got shot point blank. Also, my friend Kurt Reinhold, how his death was almost like the Black Lives Matter, or can fit in the Black Lives Matter movement. He got shot by police in the city of Orange County, or in the county of Orange County. And I want to give some love to his wife Toya and his children Jeremiah and Savannah. My friend Soshi, my really good friend Soshi, her cousin Antoinette. I've met her on, I think, 2 occasions, and I want to give a shout out to her. When I got the call from Soshi that her cousin had passed, I was concerned about her son, Steven. So I want to give some love to him and her other children. And then lastly, to Debra Hawkins. People who know me know that that was my mother-in-law. I'm currently not married, I'm divorced, but that was my mother-in-law and the grandmother of my own son, who he truly loves. Her death was sudden as well. And that one kind of hit home for me because her and I were at a very good place. In the last 10 months, we shared text messages, jokes, random calls. We forgave and forgot. So it was a little hard for me, you know, to deal with that. And then also to kind of be strong for my son. He's been asking a lot of questions, and as his mother, I have to be strong for him, but it's been hard to even answer those questions. So in saying that, I want to say that the Powder Room Show, we have one episode after this, and we will be done for season 3, and we will pick right back up next year for season 4. I want to say I love you guys. I want to say make sure you get all the help that you need, whether it's mental help, whether it is some much needed me time, whether it's just enjoying your family, loving on them, because in these times, it's very vital to make sure that you are okay. Make sure that you love on your family, because you never know what's going to take them out nowadays, whether it's the police, whether it's coronavirus, or whether it's just anything else. It seems like death is just coming rampant during this year. So in saying that, make sure that every day you wake up, you walk in your purpose and make those days count. I love you guys, and we will see you next week for the final episode and next season. Have a good one.